a lot will go on. A lot of things will distract you. Now, talking about your feelings doesn't make you dramatic. It makes you human because the more you bury your emotions, the more they also bury you. Again, emotional hygiene helps you stay mentally light and focused. It's like deleting old files from your phone. Once you clear the junk, your mind starts running faster, it runs smoother and then lighter. Emotional hygiene doesn't mean you will never feel sad or angry. Please take note. It just means that you will not be stuck over there. Whenever you are angry, you will not be stuck over there. You move on. Whenever you are sad, you will not be stuck over there. You will not be depressed. You will move on. And you think clearer, you feel calmer, and glow differently. Because a clean mind is a powerful mind. Now, Wellvines, Wellness Wednesday is proudly brought to you by Accra Metropolitan University. At Accra Met, every student is seen, heard, supported, and also shaped for success. So be part of a learning experience that transforms lives. Enroll now and discover the greatness within you. Call us on 0547 169 761 or visit www.accramet.edu.gh. Accra Metropolitan University says, empowering minds, shaping future. Now, this is where I take a little pause, to refresh and recharge. When I'm back, I will be sitting with our very own health enthusiast. And yes, we will be having an exciting and eye-opening interview, and you definitely don't want to miss it. So we will be right back.
Accra University, Accra Metropolitan University. Come to us, come to us, come to us now. Empowering mind, shaping future.
We are back, Well Vibes, and just like I promised before the break, I am not alone this time. Joining me is the one and only man who mixes rhythm with research, the very brilliant researcher, and he goes by the name Mixtic, the romantic Rasta. You're welcome.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm always okay. I'm always good. How are you?
Just as I always expect, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, because this is Wellness Wednesday, and I am Miss Wellery, so I always have to be well.
Interestingly, I'm supposed to be well today, but I don't feel well. I have a small cold, and I can feel it hurts somewhere.
No, I have a doctor, Dr. Jonas. Yeah. He's there. Like, he's in the studio. So, right after the interview, he'll take care of you, okay?
No problem.
Yeah.
I believe you.
Oh, you have to.
Well, you have a new name. You say you are what?
Miss Wellery.
Interesting.
Miss Wellery. Okay, Mixtic. Why do you think so many people avoid healing their emotions? Is it fear? Is it panic? Is it pride? Or lack of awareness? Please tell us.
First of all, do people even know what emotions are?
Oh.
If you don't know what it is, how do you heal it? You see, emotion is a combination of the heart and mind. At every point, one communicates with the other to decide what the other do. So the thinking and the reaction. It's a connection of what your heart is experiencing.
Okay.
And how it communicates it to the mind.
All right.
That's what triggers what we call emotions.
Mm-hmm.
And emotional hygiene, sometimes I feel it's a two-way thing. One is the cleansing, which is pure emotions, against the what I term as the toxicity, where you put in a lot of toxic, materials in your heart, which feeds your mind how you react to what's in your heart.
Okay.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, people don't know that this comes from two things, just two. Some are self-inflicted. People are self-inflicted toxic.
Okay.
They put that self-inflicted toxic into their heart, and it feeds their mind and triggers their emotion. And we have the external, where someone else is installed that toxicity
Inside
into
you.
the person's heart,
Okay.
and then that triggers the person's emotion.
Emotions.
So, how the question, now I'm answering your question. A lot of time, it's fear. Because people are scared of how people will react when they put out what is in them concerning their emotion. Do you understand? A lot of time, some people feel I am the best person to handle my business. So the question is, if I get that courage to speak to somebody, would a person treat it the same way I treat myself? No. The moment that fear comes in, then it puts the person in a situation where the person isn't willing to express that emotion.
Okay. So I want clear signs
Yeah.
that shows that, someone is emotionally unclean or someone's mind is clogged.
Well, a lot of time they get isolated. They have heavy hearts. Sometimes you realize that they don't correspond. And in recent time, the Gen Zs will say they have what we call mood swings, and
Oh, yeah, yeah,
they
yeah.
do.
Hey.
Yeah.
We did not invent the word mood swings.
Ladies always tell me that, sometimes they are protecting their bad characters. They were like, I suffer mood swings, and
Gen Zs suffer everything.
yeah, because you bring some of these words into the limelight, even if it's already existing. You people have a way to make it come. The mental health, and then mood swings and all those words. It became very popular among the Gen Zs. And that is, they like to hide from reality, especially when they feel, they are not emotionally clean, because it haunts them.
Okay.
And because of the way it appears to them, if they don't know how to treat it, they sometimes feel it's safer if they hide or if they protect it without sharing. Yeah.
All right. How does guilt and resentment affect someone's energy?
It drains a lot of energy. And guilt is one thing that is the most toxic that affects the mindset, and that affects people's emotion. And it is the worst punishment anybody can feel, whether by yourself or someone infecting it.
An external energy.
An external thing, like you were saying. The reason why guilt is so burdensome and so worrying is because if your heart tells your mind that you are wrong, and you are in that position where your heart keeps telling you that there is nothing you can do to right
The wrong.
It's the worst feeling ever. And if wherever that guilt is coming from, if you don't have any form of solution to deal with it directly, then it becomes burdensome. It can change your whole welfare and mess up your whole positive character, positive environment. Why do I say so? Let's assume, I'm being very assumptive with this.
All right.
Let's assume you don't take someone's thing, okay? And
Come again.
you don't pick someone's something.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you bypass that, you touched it, but you didn't pick it.
Mm-hmm.
And there was maybe a burglary or something, okay? And camera picked that you were the last person who touched. Maybe, unfortunately, the person coming to pick it up decided to just, switch off the camera for
Before,
some time and stuff, and then they see that you are the last person who touched it, and you become guilty. They charge you that you stole that thing. How are you going to feel? How are you going to deal with it?
No,
And
I'm not. Honestly,
Yeah.
with this your assumption,
Yeah.
I will not feel guilty because I know that I did not pick
you
it.
know you didn't take
I
it,
only
but you see,
touched.
you only touched.
Yeah.
But now you stand accused that you are the one who you are the last person to touch it, and you are being tried for it. You've been taken to the cell. You are back. All those things are happening to you.
Honestly,
You see, you will not feel
I'll still
guilty,
not feel the guilt.
but your mind,
Uh-huh.
knowing very well that you are not the one who picked it, but you are standing accused. That unfortunate incident is going to mess up your brain even more.
Oh,
even
yeah,
though
yeah,
you are
yeah,
not the one who took it.
This is trauma, not guilt.
Good. So you see in a lot of ways,
Uh-huh.
whether you are the one who picked it or you are not the one who picked it, as far as you are in a position where everything feels like you can't explain yourself, you can't take yourself out of the situation, and
Yeah.
everything feels like you are the one. No matter how you try to clear yourself, you are not. Then you see that it burdens you with so much responsibilities. So
Yeah.
whether guilty or not, everything that has anything to do with guilt is very burdensome. Very burdensome.
Mistake.
Yes, dear.
You know, Roxanne is
Yeah.
someone who won't understand your assumption and your conclusion on the assumption.
Uh-huh.
I can give you another assumption.
Let me hear you.
Yeah. You see, with your saying, it makes sense, but what summarizes it all is the trauma behind their actions, putting you through the trial.
The trauma you are saying.
Relax.
Okay,
Let me
finish.
get there, okay?
Finish.
You understand me? Let me get
Finish.
there. The trial, the
Yeah.
accusations, and
Yeah.
everything. It's leaving a mark on your mind.
Yeah.
Guilt is when you know you've done it and you are telling yourself that you've done it.
Yeah.
That's when you feel guilty.
Yeah.
When you admit that you've
Yeah.
done something,
Uh-huh.
that's when you feel guilty. But in this case, I know I did not pick it. I only touched it. So why would I feel guilty?
You see?
Let me give you this assumption.
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you this assumption. Let's say you poured poison, rat poison, in a food, okay? It was meant to kill rats. And
It
your
kills
little
anyone.
sister ends up eating that food and she dies. You will feel guilty.
Yeah.
Do you know why you feel guilty? Because you put that rat poison
Sure.
inside the food
Sure.
and she ate it and the impact, she died. So you feel like you killed her indirectly. That's when guilt sets in. But not when you didn't put the rat poison in it and she dies. You will not feel
You see,
guilty.
I understand the clarity of the guilt you are explaining, okay?
Okay, thank
But
you.
I'm saying that guilt in every form, you understand, in a situation whereby you do or you don't, anywhere there is an accusation that has everything to do with a suspicion of guilt, comes with a trauma, okay?
Yeah.
Good. That trauma, that effect of that trauma, I would have spoken about trauma as part of my discussions.
Okay.
That effect of that trauma, okay, The incident of you not taking the thing, it's clear. But the accusation of you taking it, remember I told you until you deal with it, it becomes a burden. Okay? The burden I'm talking about is wherever there is a situation, guilty or not, how you deal with a situation until you deal with it and then come with an outcome that the solution is solved, then it becomes a lot of burden. I'm talking about the burden you carry. Now, you see the incident I was telling you about?
Yeah.
Good. If the end of it, you are able to prove beyond doubt that you were not, and they find the person who took it. I was making a point. If I had wrapped up, you would have understood. You took it. That's when you can cleanse yourself out of the emotion. Okay. It might not purely go because of the stigma that might come with it, okay? But it will still leave a certain mark. But that will feel refreshing that no matter the stigma, I still know that I have proven myself that I didn't take it.
Do it.
Now, in the same situation, if you were the one who picked it, it's also two ways. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
One is when you pick and then you lie about it, that you didn't. Okay? And when you lie about it that you didn't, then they will do all the investigations and then the camera
will show that
indeed you picked.
Yeah.
That comes with the solid guilt. Okay? I call it solid guilt because that will prove to you that you were lying and you live with that. Oh, akwa we pa say onu no fire you. Enjoy odi echinje na onu no fire you. You see that guilt, it's crazy. Okay?
Yeah.
And in the same situation, if you were the one who took it and you accepted that you took it, okay, that one too, there is some guilt.
Oh, yeah.
But that's...
admitting to something brings the guilt.
That is a liquid guilt.
Oh.
It's not solid. Do you know why?
Tell me.
Because it ends the embarrassment. You will just be punished for your action.
Yeah.
And after you are punished for your action, you will feel comfortable.
Yeah.
That punishment is also another form of what? Cleansing you. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, the reason why I used one scenario to try and describe all the three things that I'm talking about is, okay, in the same scenario, you realize there are three forms of activities.
Yeah.
One, you are innocent. It left a trauma on you. Two, you are guilty. You lied. It left a lasting impact after you were caught. Three, you are guilty. You told the truth. They punished you. It's done. You understand? Now, you realize that the direct punishment can cleanse your guilt.
Yeah.
Okay? The first one, even though you were not guilty, okay, the trauma, you have to go the extra mile to prove something else before you can what? Cleanse that guilt. Okay? But the third one, it is also a choice. That person in the middle can decide to feel guilty and hold on to the guilt. Or decide to forget and say, oh, say we there, and yes, we are normal. So at that point, you realize that guilt is one of the heaviest things that one can lead with in terms of anything that having to do with what? Emotions.
I see.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to talk about gaseous guilt. That's just by the way.
I don't want to go there.
Oh, you had to go there. You made mention of solid liquid. What happens to the gaseous guilt? We will save that.
That flies into the air.
We will save that for some other time.
Yeah, that flies into the air.
Okay.
And then you will never see it again.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. You know, gas, you can't hold on to gas. You can't drink gas. If you drink gas,
Then that means
put them-
letting go, right?
you let
I feel
go.
like that's when you forgive yourself.
let go.
So, okay, on that note,
Letting go.
how, or let me say, what role does forgiveness play in emotional hygiene?
I made that emphasis to the case scenario that I gave. Then you realize that there were 3 types of actions, okay?
Yeah.
Which is 1, you stood accused, you have to do what?
To
Try
prove.
and prove
Yeah.
to clear the guilt, right?
Uh-huh.
2, you lied. You need to live with the guilt of what? Stealing and lying. 3, you were punished, okay?
For speaking
Now,
the truth.
for saying the truth. Now, where forgiveness come in, okay? If you speak the truth, you can be what? Punished.
Pardoned. You can be
I'm coming. You can be punished or pardoned.
Okay.
See, when I'm making the point and you relax, you know where I'm going, you start to understand or appreciate it. You can be punished or pardoned.
Okay.
The punishment will clear the guilt for you to some extent. And being pardoned is more or less like being forgiven. Do you get it? When you are forgiven also, it plays the same role the punishment what? Does. Because when you are forgiven, that means they are clearing you of what? Your guilt. I don't know if you get what I mean.
Oh, I get it.
So you realize that one thing leads to the other. You get it?
Oh, yeah.
Before your guilt can be cleared, sometimes you have to fight the hard way to get it cleared. Sometimes you need to push it your own way for it to be cleared. Sometimes someone from the outside must help you to clear it by forgiving you. You get it?
Yeah.
So 1 is internal. You get it?
Yeah.
That's the 1 is internal because you said the truth, okay, and you were punished. You understand? And the other is, an external thing. You said the truth, and then the person willingly decided to do what?
To
Forgive you.
pardon
And it all helps you to clear your guilt.
All right. This emotionally unhygienic traits,
Yeah.
do you think they can be developed?
Yeah. It's all composed by choices. Do you understand?
Yeah.
It's all about choices. People create these things because of the choices they make.
Okay.
You understand? We are all created differently to serve different purpose. Okay.
Yeah.
The line or the lane you tow can determine how your emotions will go. And the more you tow the lane of harm, okay, you naturally cause more harm to your heart. And the more you cause more harm to your heart, you feed the brain. Do you understand?
Yeah.
With all those type of emotions. Swentie is a typical example. Yeka swentie out here.
Bacha cherry muai.
Say, people who have experience in certain aspects of life, okay, sometimes warn you with the type of decisions you take. Do you understand? Being stubborn and too daring and adventurous will sometimes lead you to decisions where you regret, and then you would what? Harm yourself with this type of what? Emotional hygiene thing that you are talking about. Because the moment you say, had I know, do you understand? The moment you tell yourself, had I known, you feel guilty about the decision. Every decision you take that ends up with guilt is not hygienic. You understand?
Yeah.
So if you want to adapt this emotional hygiene, it's all about your choices and the type of decisions you do what you make. So it's people like the word you used. I want you to use the word again in the question.
They develop.
you develop it yourself.
Yeah.
You remember in the earlier remark when I was speaking about emotion, I said it comes in two forms: self-inflicted
And
and then what?
external.
External. So the ones you develop yourself sometimes are from the what?
Self-inflicted ones.
pains.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, interesting.
So,
Very
how then can we practice emotional hygiene in very tough environments? Because some people have stressful homes, stressful workplaces. Like,
I used to be a victim of emotional hygiene because I used not to understand myself. You understand? People don't have that self discipline, self actualization, and self realization. People don't know themselves. So they don't know how to cope in certain situations. You see, everything that can happen to you, negative or positive, is as a result of what you know about yourself and how you react to it. Do you understand? So, for instance, if you are in an environment where you know it's loud, you know it is noisy, you don't appreciate noise, okay? What do? Whenever you realize that it is time this noise will begin, you need to find a way to isolate yourself into spaces where you don't what? Get too much noise. So I realized growing up in my home, there was this car. Every time someone is fighting someone has stepped on someone's toe, someone has, and I realized it wasn't my thing. I grew up in a place whereby one time my family were exchanging, words with their family across the gutter.
hey,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and they were like, woo, 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 and then, it was like age levels. My father and their father,
Your
my
mom
mother
and their
and
mom.
their mom, and my siblings and their siblings. And the son at my age, me, I was somewhere.
Yeah, he was also somewhere.
And no, he was part of it.
Oh, okay.
But I was somewhere, like he was their cousin. And he was so throwing it to my parents and all those things. But when I saw the thing had started, I just moved away from that side of the...
You chose inner peace.
And I just went to sit somewhere and I was playing my play. Hey! When I go home, my dad was like, woo, we Jimmy for pa, excuse my language. Say,
No, no, sorry.
Now what? Enti ko enya asem ofie ha.
Ubedwane jo.
When nebeji. But you see, I realized I wasn't that type. I don't have the guts. I don't have that character of exchanging and taking out fights that is not my fight.
I know, right?
So if my parents have gotten their fight, they should fight their fight.
Fight your fight.
That is one. And I felt good about what I was doing, and I was happy. When I came home, I suffered for it. But when I wasn't part, I enjoyed it most. And I didn't care how they treated me after. I just cared that I took my decision and I was happy about my decision. That's self-fulfillment. Are you getting me? Self-fulfillment. If you know yourself very well, okay, you don't need to overly rely on external factors to try and improve your emotion and make it hygienic.
Okay.
You should know the type of music you should listen to. You should know the type of friends you should communicate to. Sometimes people we are in love with, in love, using the word in love with, are not the people who cleanse our what?
Our emotions.
Because they cause us more pain. People we are in love with, they cause us more pain. Because, love is one of the strongest emotions.
Yeah.
And being in it is even more what? Worrying. Because you don't think right
Yeah.
if you are in love, like the word in love. So the person you are in love with, who is also in love with you, at the time that the exchange is there, doesn't also think right. Because they don't understand why at that moment, you are the one causing them
The
that
pain.
type of pain.
Yeah.
So if you're in love, you just don't think, excuse me to say.
But
Okay?
it's true.
So you need people who love you to take you through out of that pain. You see the difference? Not the people you are in love with. People who do what?
Who love you.
you. Why do I say that? People who love you care about your welfare. They care about your emotions. They are ready to listen to you. They are ready to solve your problem. They are ready to make you know the right you did and make you understand the wrongs you did and try and correct this to put you back on track so you do what? You have that fulfillment. But the person you are in love with around that doesn't understand why you should do that to them. So they are just not listening to you. They are just telling you their mind. Oh, no, baby. You didn't have to do this, No, this strong,
Should we excuse you?
Yeah, no, I'm just making you have a glimpse,
It's
how
a
things
it's
can
a
understand
it's a
what the situation
TikTok
is.
reference. Don't mind me.
Anyway,
Don't
so
mind me.
that is about it. You get
Yeah.
it? So at that point, who are you going to talk to? Are you going to talk to the person you are in love with? Sometimes you tell you that, and I will you yourself. We the boguna, we say the enyafi. But the person who loves you will be like, oh, come on. Come. Oh, what it is? Tell me, what's wrong? Oh, so at that point, you should know who you should speak to. So at every stage in this emotional cleansing process, you have a big role to play. No matter how internal or external, the choices you make in the decision you take on where you should go and how you should treat it is exactly the outcome you're going to get.
All right. That's well said and well put. Are you trying to tell me that those who love us are more tolerant than those who are in love with us, or those that we are in love with?
In certain situations, okay, if you listen very well to people who say they are in love, you realize that there is a crazy thing about the use of that word, okay? And sometimes it drives them so strong into situations and decisions that they take actions and then they come out before they realize and then they regret. Okay?
Yeah.
But the way they treat people they love, they are calmer, they are relaxed. You understand?
Yeah.
They don't go too much and they don't, go overboard.
Yeah.
It's because they feel, oh, this person, there are certain things I can't do with this person. So to some extent, I'm not going to abuse the conversation or step on a toe or make a mockery or get too mischievous. You understand?
Yeah.
So they maintain a certain rhythm when they are having the conversation with people who they love. So let's assume your father loves you.
Yeah.
Your mother loves you. Your elder sister loves you. Your bestie or maybe your boss or your friend loves you. The way you are going to start the subject, okay? Oh, I want to talk to you. Okay? Oh, what is it? Those things. But to the one you are in love with, hey, cool. Hey, you have that kind of, vibe. And it's going to stay like that. So when the person feels that you have changed, they say, oh, I want to talk to you. Then the person,
Why damn
you understand?
Yeah.
So that doesn't favor
Okay.
that kind of a discussion. Do you understand? That is why sometimes when you are overly in love, it's a good thing but a bad thing. You understand? It's good for your joy and happiness, what I say, but it's bad for your emotions.
Yeah.
You get it? There are other emotions, okay? Yeah. But when it's sad, it gets sadder. Do you understand? When you cry more, you get it.
Yeah.
When it's sad, you get sadder. But if it's happy too, it gets happier.
Happier.
Yeah. That balance is often not clear. Yeah.
Okay, mistake. Can social media contribute to the pollution that comes along with emotional debt?
Did you say can? I put it to you that it does. It does it crazily, especially in this new world where expectations are heightened. People put people into situations where they they feel they feel too off about themselves, thinking, why is my life different? Why that pressure? What you say? Why even this person quite in school na minimum idea saying no.
No.
And says here. But you see, the last time I told a friend something, it's now that she's beginning to appreciate it. I told her, you know what? The life you have now, it's unfortunate you are not broadcasting it. If you decide to broadcast what you have now, the person you are seeing having that influential and most beautiful life will start to envy you. Some put those things out to run away from this emotional hygiene that we are talking about. Some have so much toxicity, so much toxic waste in them that if they don't post plenty, and post dance plenty, and post beautiful pictures, they may end up depressed and doing what? And killing themselves. Excuse me to say, committing suicide and all. Why? Because they do those things to run away from something, even though it isn't right. But that is what is working for them. Somebody to go take akpeteshi. You don't understand? Somebody to go smoke. Yes, man, Rastafari, Selassie, all those things,
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
somebody, try and go high to try and run away from some of those emotions. But at the end, the influence that the social media thing is having on the emotions of people, it's so crazy. It's so crazy. Sometimes people don't even know that I understand these things too much that I don't really care about it anymore. You get it? Because what happened was a friend of mine, was driving a certain car at a point in his life. It was a BMW. Very, very, very expensive car. And one time, there was a certain situation. And when that person came to me complaining about his life, and I compared my situation to him, that was when I realized that, Charlie, I'm good. I should be proud of what I have and who I am. Yeah. So I don't make that social media thing get into me. I've created a certain shield to a certain level, what I should consume and not consume. So social media, there, it's not like Kano. Social media does. It does.
It does pollute people.
It does.
Okay. I can't disagree. Yeah. Not because I can't, but because, yes, it's the truth and we have to take it as it is. And finally, if emotional hygiene were to be a daily routine, what will your emotional cleansing kit include?
It will include, first of all, positive energy, where positive energy means that I react the same way you react towards me. Yes. Yes, that's positivity.
What if the person acts rudely or negatively towards
I also
you?
be rude.
Two wrongs can never make it right. Oh.
Yeah. You see what I'm trying to mean?
Yeah.
You see, people don't want to taste, their own medicine. You understand? So if the person does that and you do that, the person get angry and go, then you are happy. All the time, you just have to make sure that you give an equal energy of positivity towards each other. You understand? If I'm nice to you, be nice. If I cross board, let me know. You understand?
Newton's third law.
You say?
I said
Oh
Newton's
yeah,
third
if I
law.
cross board, let me know. If I understand, I will apologize, we move on. If I don't understand, you cut me loose. This is what will help your emotion. I'm saying positive energy because you have to think about yourself and your welfare.
Put
You see,
yourself
you can't
first.
solve the world's problem. Roxanne,
Yeah.
you can't solve the problems of the world. So if somebody, okay, is giving you problems, cut them loose. Treat yourself with some kind of what? Royalty. You understand? Build a palace in your heart. Be happy sometimes because you deserve it. Eat good food. Chill. Sleep well. Be healthy. Okay? So if someone is trying to abuse that positive energy, just cut them loose. Because if you die right now, the person will come and eat your love at your funeral. And the way they chew their meat, they are listening to the song, Shatawale songs, Stone Boy song, be chewing,
It's a
forgetting
sad
that
word.
you used to be their friend.
This is
So
sad.
positive energy is key. And then, your playlist, the type of music you listen to. You should listen to music that communicates to you. You don't just listen to music. Don't say because everybody is listening to this song, you're also going to listen to that song. It doesn't solve problems. Okay? At every point in time in your life, you should have a song that you listen to that solves a certain problem. You get it? So if maybe you are down, there is a song that lifts you up. You understand? If you need energy, there is a song that gives you energy. You can have, 10 songs that plays 10 different roles in your life. And those 10 songs, you can't stop listening to them till you die. It's fair and fine, and it's appreciated. Okay? And one thing about me,
Tell me.
9 of those songs are from Peter Tosh, and 1 is from Lucky Dube.
Okay.
So at every point in time, I know which song solve which problems for me. And I don't listen to advice. Some advice is so pollutive. Okay? Those kind of advice even cause you more pain and stresses you more. Okay? So don't listen too much to advice. Okay? You can listen to experiences. Then you make your own decisions and make your own choices. But you should have a way to fulfill yourself. Okay? By learning. Okay? Learn wide, read wide, develop yourself, do things you love, chill, enjoy life, get the right friends, not the one who will abuse you. Get the right kind of man if you are a woman, get the right girl if you are a man, and sometimes too, if you are married, you can marry again, or maybe if there is a girl somewhere who will be, sharing some moments with you, chill. Be healthy. Don't die too early. Yeah. Yeah. These are the deliverables. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Vines, this marks the fall of the curtain on today's encounter. Mystic, thank you so much for leaving us a little more aware than you found us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Awareness births curiosity, and curiosity also fuels innovation. Speaking of which, let's head into the Innovation Hub segment. But before that, these are simple daily practices that help you stay emotionally hygienic. 1, name your feelings instead of ignoring them. I hope you're taking note. Let me take it again. 1, name your feelings instead of ignoring them. 2, journal or voice record your thoughts before bed. 3, set emotional boundaries. It's okay to say no. Why do you even feel bad after saying no to the things that are wrong? Please know how to set emotional boundaries. 4, spend time in silence. Learn to spend time in silence. When Mystic was talking, he said, when people are making noise, they are arguing and all. He chooses inner peace and isolates himself to a silent place where he can what? Enjoy himself. So please do that because mental decluttering works wonders. 5, talk to someone you trust when you feel emotionally heavy. These are 5 things or daily practices that will help you to stay emotionally hygienic. Let me catch my breath. I'll be right back with the Innovation Hub segment. We'll be right back.
Accra University, Accra Metropolitan University. Come to us, come to us, come to us now. Empowering mind, shaping future.
Yeah, welcome back. Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, this is the Innovation Hub segment. Unlike other days where we talk about brilliant minds and brilliant innovations that shapes the world and all, today, a renowned founder of modern artificial intelligence, Geoffrey Hinton, has in recent years issued increasingly urgent warnings that the machines we are developing could soon surpass human intelligence and invade our control. He estimates there is a 10 to 20% chance that artificial intelligence, AI, could eventually bring about human extinction within the next few decades. Now, Hinton urges the AI industry and regulators to shift from a mindset of capability race to one of caution and governance. He has called for significant investment into safety research and for much stricter oversight of how quickly and in what direction these systems are developed. Let's watch this video.
The man known as the godfather of artificial intelligence is now scared of the very technology that he helped pioneer. Geoffrey Hinton has left Google to warn the world about the dangers of AI. Hinton's decades-long research has shaped the AI products and systems that we use today. And in 2018, he was a co-winner of the Turing Prize, a sort of Nobel for computer science. Now he says he regrets his work. And here he is speaking to the BBC.
The issue is, now that we've discovered it works better than we expected a few years ago, what do we do to mitigate the long-term risks of things more intelligent than us taking control?
And Hinton joins a growing chorus of experts worrying that bad AI could conceivably even lead to the extinction of the human race. Today, Samsung banned its staff from using tools like ChatGPT, citing security concerns.
Okay, people, it is time for word flex, where we stretch our minds one word at a time. Today's word is misconstrued. Misconstrued. It's a verb which means to misunderstand or misinterpret something the wrong way. Here are some examples. Example number 1. His message was misconstrued as rude, even though he meant well. Number 2, sometimes comments online get easily misconstrued. Number 3, she misconstrued his silence as arrogance, but he was actually just shy. In simple terms, when you misconstrue something, you take it the wrong way. You twist the meaning without realizing it. Now, here are some synonyms of the word. We have misunderstand, misinterpret, and confuse. So next time you feel someone took your words wrongly, just say, hey, Apex, don't misconstrue me. Yes, and that's your word flex for today. Stay word wise and flex that vocabulary muscle. And just like that, we are at the finish line. I didn't just host, I learned. And I hope you learned as much as I did. Now, happy birthday to the legendary Fred Amugi, a true icon of Ghanaian film and television. His talent, humility, and dedication continues to inspire generations. We celebrate you today, sire, wishing you a good health, long life, more grace, and endless success. Also, a very happy birthday to a remarkable man, Mr. Harry Bubu of A&D Memorial Institute in Budubram. Back in my basic school days, he wasn't just a teacher, okay? He was more than that. He was a father figure, a best friend, a guardian angel who guided me with wisdom and kindness. Today, I celebrate you and all the lives, all the souls that he has touched. May your new age be filled with grace, laughter, and endless blessings. Happy birthday, say Harry. And hey, if today happens to be your birthday too, this one is yours. Sending you joy, sending you happiness and good vibes all the way from this studio. Have an amazing birthday because you deserve every bit of happiness coming your way. Big ups to Hakeem, Apex, and Greener. And yeah, my profound gratitude goes to Professor Goski Alabi and Professor Joshua Alabi for their intellectual generosity and the quiet power of their insight. Such a humble couple, such humility, such grace. You know, we are truly blessed and privileged that destiny and divinity brought this remarkable duo together. Their contributions are not merely informative, they are catalytic. And to our ever engaged listeners and viewers, your energy remains the pulse that keeps the show alive. Thank you so much for lending us your mind. Thank you so much for lending us your hearts and your moments. A special shout out to Mystic, the romantic Rasta Tashi boy. Yes, until next time, let your thoughts refine you and your decisions and growth define you. My name is Roxanne, aka Miss Wellery, only on Wednesdays. And this is my cue to say bye.